Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Grease and Oil Podcast. I got a new microphone, so I figured I had to start off the first episode with the new microphone by getting really up close and personal with it. How you doing, Vinny? I see.
That was a really good burp. Oh my god.
I was kind of impressed by that, honestly. That was a good burp.
I just drank half a bottle of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were drinking. I already got something in my microphone. Ew. Nasty.
Great. All right, we got a nasty start off to this episode of the Real
The Real Housewives of Sodor podcast.
The Real. Oh my god. We got Lady Hat, and that's about it.
Lady Hat and the signalman's wife, who's made
No,
the
Lady
toast.
Hat. You got the signalman's wife. You got what is it, like Pansy Percival or whatever her name is.
Oh yes, of course, Percival's daughter.
Their wife, whatever, daughter/wife. I don't know.
That's a little weird.
I mean, Percival lives in a house right next to the engine sheds.
He lives in a van down by the river.
Exactly, that's the Sudrian equivalent of living in a van down by the river.
Is Mr. Percival's...
welcome back to the podcast. This one is a little later because I don't know what Matt was doing yesterday, but I
had work.
You had work, all right.
And this man had school, and I had the day off. But oh well.
I had school and other things, but yeah.
I was making it rain, making those dollar bills.
Monopoly money doesn't count, man.
I love Monopoly money.
Coca-Cola.
What do you think the longest awkward silence we've had on this podcast so far has been?
Probably something really, really weird that Z-Mark said.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Probably. That dude, man, I forgot we had him on the podcast. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. In a couple weeks, we're going to have a really special guest.
Shush. We're not going to reveal it yet. We got 2 weeks to go. 3 weeks till you hear it. So look for that in 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be hella lit, fam.
A special guest. I'll just give it away right now. We have Alec Baldwin coming on the podcast, guys.
Okay, you said it was Christopher Audrey.
Sorry, I lied. Yeah, I lied about that. I wasn't actually able to get Christopher
well,
Audrey.
now I'm just not interested. Okay, first of all, how did you even get him? Because now he has a permanent job on SNL.
Yeah, well, see, I went to the last SNL show, and I said, hey, Alec Baldwin, come on our podcast. We're not going to pay you anything, but hey, it's a shitty podcast. And he said, okay.
Well, I mean, that's how friendships boom.
That's how Frenches boom.
That's how the Frenches boom, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I said when I blew up France. Did you see that Scruffy is getting a reintroduction in the Thomas Railway line?
I did, and I hate it.
You hate it?
I really don't think it's because it's the same kind of thing as the chocolate car, the chocolate factory car in the two sort of sweet pack where it's mostly plastic, and because of that, the face is the exact same material as the backboard. It's all plastic that's just been really lightly spray painted. So in 10 years, we're gonna have all these kids with terribly beaten up Scruffies, not because of like wood and stuff, but because all the plastic, it's the same material, and the paint is gonna come off. So you're gonna have these weird, creepy, faceless Scruffies.
It looks to me like the base is wood, but like the sides are like plastic.
Okay, maybe I'm just speculating here, but it looks like it's jointed, right?
A little bit.
Like it looks like it's meant to come apart, like the episode in fucking season 4 from 75 years ago.
I think that's just a trick of the picture because there's a button on the side that you push that shoots the dynamite out of him.
Oh, damn it! Never mind. Okay. I thought it was jointed like it was gonna fall apart. Never mind.
Oh, that I would actually like that. That'd be kind of cool. I really like his face, actually. I really do dig his face.
No, again, his face is good, but it's because it's all plastic. It's all the same material. It's not like regular wooden faces where it's a plastic face on a wooden back so you can like easily remove it and shit. This is all the same material, which means these are not gonna last very long. Because even my chocolate car whatever thing, it's already losing its face, and I don't play roughly with it, you know? Not to be all multi.
Play SC roughly with it.
That was bad.
that
was fucking awful.
The sad part is that's the best pun I've made in a long time.
I made a really good pun yesterday, but it's not appropriate for children.
Is it just me, or does every freaking troublesome truck they introduce nowadays have the exact same face?
No, it's you're right. It's the same generic CG face that's used. Wait, did the blue one that came with like the hero's cum splatter, like, was that a shocked face?
I think that had a different face.
Okay, because there was the one that's on the Sodor Suite, the blue Sodor Suite truck. That's the same one as the red Blue Mountain one.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, that is going to be 2017's version of Steven's coaches, and that everyone will buy 10 of them.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, pretty much. Steven's coaches are pretty useful, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I would say they are really useful.
Really useful engines.
No.
Do you remember that episode where Scruffy died?
That's what I was literally just referring to, like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, I mean, I suppose he died in more than one episode. I was talking about the episode, the Put Upon Percy, where he dies in the mine.
Oh, I don't know if that's canon, but yeah.
I mean, the truck has his face, so I'm just gonna assume it's canon.
So yeah, there's a truck with Bulstrode's face. Doesn't mean it's him.
Yeah, I just imagined Paul's Vids should make like a sequel to Shed 17 where they put Bulstrode. Because he is. Okay, you didn't let me finish. Where they put Bulstrode, like, his soul into a truck, and that's the backstory.
I like how you called him Ballstrode.
Ballstrode.
Ballstroke.
That's
Ballstroke the barge. I would buy that.
Well, this is weird. According to our good old source, the Thomas Wikia, according to Spencer at a magazine story, SC stands for Special Carriage. Your mom is a special carriage.
Isn't that a cereal?
Special Carriage.
Oh, it's Special K. Never mind.
Special K. My K is the most special K of all.
I really don't know what you're implying by that, but that's gross regardless.
Whoa, Scruffy's a truck in the Thomas ride? That's lit.
Which one?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it. And yes.
No, for whatever reason, Scruffy, and there's a couple of characters, but Scruffy and like Bowler are made by like every single merchandise brand, and I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you go on the wiki page for Scruffy, there's like, it's not just like wooden take along whatever. I mean, there isn't a take along, but it's like Ertl, Brio, Tomix.
Yeah, let's read these here.
Fucking Hornby and Neon Deongost, whatever the weird Japanese one is. I'm sure Nick, Unlucky Tug, would be able to tell me.
Let's read these. Ertl, 3 Wooden Railway, 1 Brio, 1 Tomy, 1 Playrail, 3 Trackmaster, 1 Lionel, 2 Bachmann, 1 Hornby, 1 Tomix, 1... Just kidding, 3 Windups. God.
Of course there's 3 different... Is there a metallic Scruffy?
Yes, there is.
That is the one character you would not want to be fucking metallic. Because he's supposed to be rusty.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, they didn't think that one through.
There's really weird metallic characters. Like, there's like a metallic take-along Neville. It's like, really? That Neville?
My man,
You're going
Neville.
with Neville.
Wasn't Scruffy also...
I don't even have Neville. I wish... Neville has a really weird wooden model. I want Neville.
Wasn't Scruffy also on that play table that Wooden Railway used to sell?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It was like Bulgy. Not the character, but like...
Yeah.
It was bulgy, like it had like 3 dimensions to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
was so weird. You could like touch the
train's
faces. The train's faces were like made out of molded plastic, and you could like touch them. That was really weird.
Yeah, and it had like Henry and shit in the sheds, and it was like, I don't know why, for a lot of the marketing that they used for like the early 2000s, it was like with those sort of cartoony computer images that they used from like 2001 to 2006 ish on like every merchandise brand, Wooden, Hornby, whatever. They used it everywhere, and it was like for whatever reason they thought that Mavis was one of the main characters. So it's like on all these pillowcases and wooden tables and everything, you've got like Thomas, Percy, James, Mavis. And then like a slightly later, if you go on like, I remember on the Thomas the Thomas website, the official Thomas website, they had this game that was like matching colors or something, and it was like, oh yeah, the 4 main characters of the show: Thomas, Percy, James, and Molly.
I remember that.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Just because she's yellow?
Wasn't there also one where you had to like build some engines where like you build Thomas?
It was building Duncan.
Yeah.
I remember.
Like why Duncan?
Because he's yellow, and at the time they wanted more yellow engines, and so they had Duncan
They
and
should have
Molly.
just called me to be a yellow engine. Get it?
Wait, Matt, you're the yellow engine? I pushed you into the sea.
Yeah, got him. Gotcha.
Oh, got him, Chief. Oh, I guess maybe that's why they made 2 different Victors just from that movie alone.
It's a prank. No, they made 3. Right? They made just regular Victor. Like they
Okay, that doesn't count.
They reintroduced him.
Victor, that doesn't count. They made 2 Victors that were specific to Blue Mountain.
Okay.
And I don't have either one of them. I'm sure Kikray has both.
I have both of them. Kikray probably has like 3 of them. He has the prototype one that was never released.
That's like, it's got like a sombrero and shit.
Yeah.
Even though he's not Mexican at all, he's Cuban. It's totally awful, but they made it.
Victor with the sombrero. God, we've talked about Scruffy more in the past 10 minutes than I think I have in my entire life.
I don't think anyone's spoken about Scruffy as much as we just have now. Would you like to continue? I'd like to continue. What else is there to talk about Scruffy?
We're the Scruffy fan club.
His Ertl model is really cool. I want it.
See, I just sent you that picture of... I just sent you the picture of Scruffy, like, in the Thomas ride. It's like a bunch...
Oh, whoa! Is that in Japan?
It's like a bunch of trucks, and then it's Scruffy. Wouldn't you feel bad if you were, like, trying to race all your friends to get in Scruffy, and you lost and had to be in, like, the shitty
and you had to be
truck?
in Mr. Generic truck?
Yeah, like, damn, I want to be in frickin' Scruffy.
Think about how cool it would be if the last one at the end was, like, Toad.
Yeah. Or
and
like
you
the
could
spiteful
you
break
could go inside Toad, and he has like a little roof, and you go inside and like look out from the back. That'd be so cool.
Can we also talk about how shitty Scruffy's original Wooden Railway prototype looked like? His face was
he was cross-eyed before Ark was doing it,
and his face was so small for his body.
Well, I mean, pretty much every Wooden Railway prototype from 1992 to 2016 sucks. Pretty much, more or less. If you look at the picture of the Peter Sam that Roy Wilson made with Edward's face, and it's like stickers.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh god, it's awful. I mean, it's really cool to have.
Yeah.
For whoever bought it for like $7,000 or whatever, but it's like, if that prototype was the one on the market, it wouldn't last for 5 minutes.
True story. I got my old style Scruffy from Eric.
I got my old style Scruffy from Enterprising, actually.
Oh, really? That's cool. What do we?
Yeah.
When Eric and I met up, he's like, I don't have any switch tracks, so can you give me a switch track? And I'm like, okay. And he's like, here.
You gave him one. I remember he's really salty about that. 'Cause he's like, we had a meetup, and he only gave me one piece of track. That fucking bastard.
And that's
he was really salty about it. It was funny.
Hashtag.
I'll probably mail him a shit ton of straight track for Christmas.
Yeah. Let's do another Thomas Community Secret Santa. Wow.
Oh,
that turned out
doesn't really work like that.
Turned out so well last year.
In the same proximity to each other, so it would kind of be ruined as soon as you send a message on Skype. Where's your address?
Turned out so well last year.
Wait, did that actually happen?
Yeah, a group of people made a Secret Santa, and it was just really shitty.
What was shitty about it? And
it was like a group, and everybody put their like their addresses in there.
Their names into a top hat.
Yep, basically, and they had like decide who was gonna send who what, and they all put their addresses in the group chat or something like that. I think. And I just think from what I heard, I didn't participate. From what I heard, it kind of sucked.
Who was even in it?
It was like our boy Twat Mailman, Lego Loser, Tommy Railway Only, the Hippo, aka Jacob Gyro. I
don't know like any of these people except for Twat Mailman.
He changed his name on Twitter to that. Did you see that?
Yeah, because he got a bunch of retweets.
That's so stupid. Why is it a trend now?
It's a trend now because everything Turtles touches turns to gold.
Disagree.
Yeah, it was a sarcastic joke, but
Speaking of Twitter,
we need to get him on the. We have never had Turtles on the podcast.
I know. We had Josh.
It was really funny because I was Skyping with him like 3 or 4 days ago. No, less than a week ago, whenever it was. And we were I didn't actually realize that there was not a Thomas Wooden Railway wiki. I knew that existed. I didn't know there was a Thomas Wooden Railway community wiki.
Oh, yeah, there is.
A wiki just about the people who make videos, not even about their videos.
Yeah,
just
that's the thing.
The people, why the fuck would you need to know this? Why would we need an online encyclopedia about a bunch of losers that nobody watches?
Ted and Percy number 6 and Eleanor Flying Scotsman made it.
But why?
That's
so
great
dumb.
question.
I read my page, and it's really the only trivia thing is he has a cat named Ringo. It's what the fuck? I mean, it's flattering, but it's just weird. It's so bizarre. And then we went to Multi's page and changed his photo to a child molester face. It was really funny.
The only thing that I really use, the only thing the wiki's ever really been useful for me, it's for making the yearly.
Oh, you make the weird community video and you forgot to put me in it last year, you cunt.
So I remade it and put you in it.
Yeah, and you only you used footage of me getting hit by a car.
Yeah, because I like that.
Because it was weird person playing with trains on his carpet, weird person playing with trains on his carpet, weird person playing with trains on his carpet, blonde-haired child gets hit by car.
Weird person playing with trains outside.
Yeah, just over and over again. It was really funny.
It was good.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll talk about this in our retrospective 2016 episode. But yeah, 2016 kind of sucked.
Yeah.
I released one video.
Oh, I thought you were talking about just the fact that the world in 2016 is just
No, the world in general as well. I'm not going to be that narcissistic, but at the same time, I will be narcissistic. Sexism. Yeah. No, but 2016, it was all right. We got we got Civil War. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. We got Batman
Civil War was good. We still haven't. I think that was the only good. Oh wait, have you seen Doctor Strange yet?
I've not. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Okay, good. We'll record that.
Late. Oh wait, just kidding. Yeah, this is going up on Saturday, so yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're releasing this one today. Pretty much. So you're getting the real scoop on the grease and oil life.
Oh, this was also...
No, you don't choose the grease and oil life. The grease and oil life chooses you. All right, man. It's a choice, and it's the choice of a new generation. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
I just realized that we have not made a video since Ted came back. I think.
What do you mean we?
I mean a grease and oil video.
He came back a month ago.
Did he fucking really? Has it actually been that long?
That was not we recorded an episode last week, Matt.
Fuck me. I'm stupid.
He's been here for 3 weeks.
Welcome, Ted! There we go.
Well, I guess we gotta have him on the podcast because I've never actually spoken to him before because I wasn't relevant when he was relevant.
He's a good guy. Alright, speaking of memes... Yeah, it was 20 minutes into the frickin' podcast. It's time to do the bit that we do at the beginning normally. But oh well, what you gonna do? What is it time for?
It's TED time!
No, wrong one. Right,
it's not.
That's
wait.
That's me.
TED time!
I think that sounded like the noise that you would make if someone had your balls in a vice.
I am really glad you know what that's like.
I would never.
No, you wouldn't, would you?
Our first tweet comes from @SmudgerWooden21, who tweeted #GAOP, the original meme lord, and it's a picture of Stanley, but the Stanley from the Railway series.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I retweeted
Something that's really weird. I never noticed this until I'm looking at this picture right now. But is Stanley? Is he smoking a cigarette? It kind of looks like he has a cigarette in.
I think he's smoking a cigarette in the illustration, but not from the Railway series.
In the illustration.
I mean, he literally only appeared in 1 or 2 illustrations. No, 2 illustrations in the Railway series.
Yeah, and one of them he was in the way back of the shed.
One where he's the generator, and one where he's in the back of the shed sleeping.
That's funny. Why does he have a cigarette? That's weird.
I asked the person who made it. I don't know.
Asked the Reverend Wilbert Audrey, who's been dead for a long time now.
I mean, we've summoned several people over the years to come back. So
that's true. That's true.
Duck was fucking dead from 2020. Wait, not 2003.
2003.
2003. Yep, that's the year.
That's 2002. That's one off.
Mr. MPS 2002.
Guys, if Ted tweeted out something, if you get it to 2002 retweets, I'll change my username back to Mr. MPS 2002.
So let's get this trending.
To 2000. I'm serious, by the way. I will change my username.
You will change your full username on YouTube, on Twitter, everything permanently.
Back
just
to
miss. Yeah.
If Ted gets 2002 retweets.
You're lucky to get 22.
Exactly. So I think I'm good. I wake up next morning, it's like on the front page of Twitter.
It's on the front page of the newspaper, and you just realize, wait, I don't even get the newspaper. Where is it? What?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like me waking up from my dream, and I went outside in my video, which is a crossover with MPS, which you should totally go check out. It's totally brand new. It just came out just 5 seconds ago. You should come out, check it out, and maybe listen to that podcast.
It was a pretty crunk time.
It was a pretty crunk time. That is an understatement.
And then you came outside and dropped your mug and broke it.
I did break it. It was not intended to be broken, but I shot the sequence out of order, so it all worked in the end.
Yeah, good thing you good thing. It
was a cheap ass like fucking spider mug from Halloween that my sisters had for like 10 years. And then I just sort of quietly snuck it away, and then I just sort of threw it away. I didn't tell her. And then like 2 months later, when the video came out,
Vanny, you broke my mug.
Oh God! Shut up, Zoe. God, fucking. There she is sitting on her bed with the
little fucking wind-up music box.
No, it's Yellow Submarine. Mm-hmm. The music box.
God, that pissed me off so much.
Literally every single person that comes over to my house has to fondle that. It's like, it's basically like really rich people who have those like little note cards of like all the people that stay at their house. Mm-hmm. It's like if you look in the inside of the music box, it's like, here lies MPS and Oliver and Jesse and this person and that person, but most importantly MPS, because he's a hella dope fam. Crib. Piece of crip.
Piece of crip.
Are you crip or a blood, Matt?
I'm a crud.
I'm a blart. You know it.
Yeah. Our next tweet comes
the
from
Crips and Blarts.
Comes from Ricardo Sanchez at Tram Gay Engines, who's got a picture of Sailor John holding the treasure from Legend of the Lost Treasure, and the caption is "Throw it overboard or else we'll get crunk." I don't know why that's so. I don't know why it's an "or else we'll get crunk." Man, it's crunk is just a state of being. I don't know why being crunk is seen as a bad thing.
Oh, this dude just tweeted a late. What? People are still doing the stupid meme thing.
What?
I already ended the contest, people.
Oh, the one with the pictures behind you.
Yeah, with the TV.
We'll get to those. Some of them are.
Some of them are. I already announced the winners though.
Yeah, they're really good. Okay, our next one comes from LAZ Studios, who says, "Congratulations on 2,000 subways. Now you'll never run out of GAOP material." Thank you. I appreciate the 2,000 subscribers, everybody. It's very...
Wait, on this channel?
No. Yeah, we got 2,000 subscribers on this channel. No. 2,000 subscribers on my channel.
Oh, I thought you said 200. Never mind.
No, 2,000 subscribers on my...
Oh, what a baby. You made it to 2,000.
I'll kill you.
Cute.
I know where you live.
What a
I'll stab you.
I got 2,000
feed you to your parents.
subscribers literally in 4th grade.
I'll feed you to your parents.
You'll feed me to my parents?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
I'll feed you to your parents.
You'll fuck my plants?
I'll feed your parents.
Don't forget to eat your grandma.
This has been Translating Gibberish with Vinny and MPS.
I feel like we should do the whisper challenge, but we're not in person, so... I've only met this person once in real life, and I don't even know if it's the same dude I'm recording a podcast with now.
Let's look at some of these memes. For those who don't know, Vinny filmed a thing in a studio, and behind him there was a screen. And so he asked people to put some memes behind him on the screen. So the first one we got comes from Ted, and it's a picture of, it's the worst fucking picture of me Ted could have possibly chosen.
Turtles is
fucking
Turtles has sent me some really weird screenshots of you.
Oh, I bet he has. I make real weird faces.
It's really funny.
You should send me them after we finish recording here.
It was like a year ago.
Oh, damn. Well, I mean, I just make really weird, dumb faces. But this
I mean, and when you were Mr. Beanie Fan 1406.
That's what this is from, and this is such a fucking ugly picture of me. My forehead.
Because you were like this weird, like.
You could land a fucking helicopter on my forehead.
You're this fat rat kid.
You could land a helicopter on my forehead in this picture. Goddamn.
Oh, I don't think Harold wants to land there, dude.
Let's look at.
Harold is staying clear from there.
Let's look at another. Another one is the picture of Enterprising Engine 83 laying down on the grass right behind you. You know the one?
Yeah, I retweeted.
You know the one?
I know the one.
The one? Mm-hmm. My favorite one is the one where it's just it's the same picture of you behind you, and it's just repeating forever and ever.
I think like 2 people did that of me.
Yeah. There's another one where it's Mr. Bubbles behind you. Oh God, there's one where it's Thomas and Asma kissing. Ah!
I was laughing. I was in chemistry when I saw that picture, and I was dying. It's all right. It's not as bad as the picture Twillman sent us.
Oh God. Man, I was trying to forget that one.
You can only be you. There's nothing else you can possibly.
There's one where it's you and there's Knapford Station behind you, and the caption is "Today's news is we're still leaving the station." That's an old bit.
That is I don't even wait. What is that even from?
It's from the episode entitled "We're Leaving the Station."
Oh, well, that explains it. Isn't that like our 10th episode or something?
Something like that. Ooh, somebody made a GIF. Let's see. It's a bunch of pictures in the GIF. Like, for example, one of them is of Sidekick Jason's face really close up.
Oh, good Jason.
One of them is Harvey with the hook.
Okay.
One of them is a certain picture from the TCC that I'm not going to say out loud, but it has to do with magnets and how they work. I think we just broke the record for our longest awkward silence. I think we did it.
Welcome, silence!
The sound of silence. Good. I'm proud of us.
Speaking of Stanley, I assume you've seen the new 2017 wooden Stanley.
The one that has a weirdly big buffer beam.
It's awesome. I think it looks really cool.
You like it? I think the face looks like weirdly kind of pushed back a little bit too far, but yeah, I like it too. I think it looks good.
I think it's pretty cool. I think it looks better than the original one they made.
My problem is I think the face looks a little bit too small.
All of the new faces are too small. Wooden Railway fluctuates the freaking face sizes. It's really annoying. They started out really small, but it worked in like the scale of the engine. You know, if it was normally sized in terms of like the entire engine, and then 2002 rolls around and MPS is born.
Hey, that's
and
me.
Also, the freaking faces get fucking huge because someone was complaining, "Oh, we can't see their pupils or whatever." I don't know why they did that, but now all the faces of the main characters are giant. Scarloi's face got fucking huge. All of them did.
Matt Twillman just snapped me a picture, and it was it's the picture of that scene in fucking what's that movie called? The Blue Mountain King of the tale of the great discovery of the Magic Railroad while calling all engines to the
Great Race.
The Great Race.
That was a really shit joke.
The sad part is I was actually trying to think of the name of Legend of the Lost Treasure for that entire thing, and I still didn't think of it. That whole thing was just me.
Okay,
buying time
make your fucking point, Matt? What's your joke?
It was Twillman snapped me a picture of that scene where Skiff is like talking to Sailor John. And Sailor John stomps his face down in the water, and Skiff's face is like submerged in the water. And Matt snapped me a picture of that with the caption "Swimming in pussy like."
Ringo, cover your ears.
He also snapped me a picture of Victor looking really happy that says Victor's face when he found out Castro died.
Okay, that was way better than the first one.
Oh yeah, did you hear that Castro died?
No, I totally didn't hear that Fidel Castro died, and I got into like a half-hour argument with my friend about why he's not a good person, because my friend thought he was. He's really not, but my friend was like fully convinced that he was some sort of like rejuvenator of the country. And
emphasis on Jew.
That was just a coincidence that I happened to drop my water bottle right there.
Sure it was.
Okay, now I'm just gonna try and flip this the whole time. So.
Have you seen?
I made some really dope ass water bottle flip videos.
You should go check them out. They're actually pretty funny.
They're all really they're all kind of parodies of the terrible bottle flip videos that are always obviously really fake.
Yeah.
And we just sort of exaggerated it. Filmed it with my friend Paul. He's a very good friend. He's
Paul's
a very
vids.
Good actor.
Whoa.
Wow. That is my favorite of all the narrow gauge engines.
Wowza.
Wow.
Have you seen the new Solar Airship hangar?
I have. It looks dumb.
It does look very dumb. There's a freaking blimp.
Of course I will buy it, but it looks dumb.
I might buy it, actually, just to do a review on it, because it looks really stupid looking. There's just a blimp.
Okay, well, you're still... Oh, no, you didn't buy Josh sent you the bubble loader. Never mind.
Yeah, I would not have bought the bubble loader.
I would... If you shipped that bubble loader to me, I'd be a very happy camper.
Well, that's good to hear.
Hint, hint, Christmas present. Hint, hint. Hint, subtle hint, hint, hint.
I'm gonna send you a Christmas present, and I'm gonna say, hey, remember when you wanted the bubble loader? Look inside, and you're gonna open it, and it's just gonna be a stink bomb.
I'm gonna look inside, and it's gonna be completely empty, and it's like, well, there was a bubble when I sent it.
I just sent you a bubble. The dirty bubble.
It popped after like 30 seconds of you shipping it.
I sent you the dirty bubble from SpongeBob.
Oh, God. Evil!
Every villain is lemons.
Oh.
Do you not remember that?
I don't. No, I don't.
The episode where they team up with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy to take on...
Okay, there were like 5 Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes.
Yeah, but they take on... they team up to take on the team of...
The Tit Dog?
The team of EVIL. Evil. Also known as Every Villain is Lemons.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody roast him in the comments for not remembering that. You know what we should talk about some more? We should talk about Scruffy some more.
Let's talk about Scruffy some more. You know what? I can't wait for Scruffy to return in Rogue One. It's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best comeback. We haven't seen Scruffy since episode 3, where he, where's Padme? It seems in your anger that you pushed her too far through the buffers. No. Yeah. So I mean, we all knew about the secret love child that Scruffy and Ashima Padme had.
I don't even want to think about that right now.
It's got like Indian painting, but still really bad.
Stop.
It's a steam-powered troublesome
Stop
car.
it. I hate it.
You know what else I hate? That was a transition to what we're supposed to be talking about, and what the thumbnail of this video will probably be: Star Wars Trek Galactica.
Star War.
There's just one war,
and it's
a war. It's the war on drugs.
Remember that every war is a Star War.
Every war day is a character war day.
You stretched for that joke.
Track chat!
There you go. Trek chat.
We
Trek
gotta
chat.
We gotta get Josh back on the podcast.
We got Star Wars Friday and Trek chat.
Star Trek chat.
You know what I really hope Rogue One ends with? I really hope it ends with them giving the plans to the Death Star to Princess Leia, and then they're like, oh, we're all safe. We better go hide from the Empire somewhere safe. Like, where? I don't know, Alderaan?
I really hope. I hope that, like, Leia is in it for a second, but it's like some young girl in, like, in a wig, and you only see her, like, the back turned.
Yeah.
So they don't, like, recast Leia, because they already sort of have the consistency of Carrie Fisher anyways.
Yeah, right.
Because she's in the new ones.
That'd be so funny if they're just like, we need to go somewhere safe. Let's go to Alderaan.
Oh, let's go to Alderaan. And then, like, there's, like, John Williams is wah, 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 except it's actually Michael Giannichino. Yeah.
I googled this. It looks like it's pronounced Giacchino. It's pronounced Giacchino.
Shaquille O'Neal?
Michael Shaquille O'Neal.
Michael Shaquille O'Neal is also the guy that did the Incredibles.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles, credible, not non-credible, credible soundtrack.
Is he coming back for the Incredibles also?
You mean 2?
What if that was like the name of the
The
sequel?
Incredible Incredibles.
The Incredibles also.
the Incredibles. Did I mention?
That's it.
Yeah.
The Incredibles. Did I mention?
That's what the sequel's called.
The
Incredibles. Additionally,
The Avengers also of Ultron. Kept.
And Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and I haven't seen Ultron since it was in theaters. So
I saw that movie 4 times in theaters, and then I never saw it on like DVD.
I don't own any Marvel movies. I feel bad about that because I really, really liked Ant-Man. I saw Ant-Man 3 times in theaters.
I thought about it for a while, but then I realized I didn't really like Age of Ultron that much.
I saw it once. It was really good. I really liked it, and I haven't seen. I have not rewatched any of the Marvel movies out of the theaters other than the original Iron Man. I've seen that movie like 10 times on DVD. Other than that, I don't really watch the Marvel movies other than when they're in theaters. I saw Civil War twice. I saw Ant-Man 3 times. I saw Doctor Strange 3 times. It was really good, except when I saw it with my really old grandparents that didn't understand what 3D was. Literally 30 seconds into the movie, and my 92-year-old Texan great-grandpa, his phone goes off really loudly.
Oh, that's a segue. That's a segue to my little monologue.
I just learned about 2 or 3 days ago from Turtles that the word Segway is not spelled like the vehicle.
No, it's spelled S-E-G-U-E.
It's spelled Segua.
Yeah, Segua.
Well, I never knew that, and I've been spelling it wrong on like tests and shit. Like I use that in essays for school, and I just realized that that's not how you fucking spell it. Like 3 days ago.
First of all, going by our trend of shitty sequel names, what if Iron Man 2 was like Iron Man 2 was still called Iron Man 2, but the 2 was spelled T-O-O. So Iron Man.
So it's
2.
like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber 2, exactly.
Dumb and Dumber 2, Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, so here's my little rant. It's a pretty embarrassing thing that happened to me.
All right, here we go with we're just starting off the podcast with this monologue. Here we go.
Pretty embarrassing. 40 minutes in. So your boy was taking an AP test a couple days ago, and I looked at the test and I answered about half the questions, and then I realized, fuck, I don't know any of this shit. So well,
you know half of it.
So I pulled out my phone to start
watching porn.
No, to start looking up some answers.
And also watch some porn.
And then I went on Quizlet.
Oh god.
To look up the definitions.
I fucking hate Quizlet.
And my sound was on. Needless to say, the entire rest of the class got to hear which portion of the brain controls the memories.
Oh shit, what happened?
I got my test taken away and had to retake it the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
They let you do it again?
Yeah, they let me do it again.
Whoa, if that happened to me during a test, they just wouldn't let me take it. I get a 0 and never do it again.
It's because my teachers really didn't care anymore.
No, a similar thing happened to me. Not during the test. I wasn't looking at answers. I finished the test. I was like third or fourth person to finish, and I took out my phone and I looked on Instagram and I saw a really funny video. And I clicked on it by accident. I knew that the sound was really high. I didn't want to turn it down, so I didn't like. I was accidentally tapped on it, and it was this really, really loud. I think it was what's the green bean potatoes tomato.
Yeah.
It was that, but like really, really loud during a chemistry test.
I just thought of 2 different options, both of which would have been really funny. If it would have just been like the dancing video, the kid going yeah, yeet, yeah, yeet. Just that really loud.
And the other one would have been tweet time.
I was thinking more of like the really loud moaning noises that people put in videos.
That, and then third option is
like the whole class just gets up and starts dancing.
Everyone in the class is like, I know you're cheating, but woo!
Or what if you would have started playing Black Beatles and then everybody in the class just didn't move? Your class just didn't. That's a mannequin challenge joke.
I know, I get it.
Well, mannequin challenge joke. That's a little joke.
At least it's gonna be a little dated.
Do you know
but
that?
I think every episode of this podcast is a little dated, because if you go back and listen to it, it's like, oh yeah, remember when that happened? Remember when The Great Race just came out? Oh, classic.
Nothing can be as dated as the first 2 episodes of the podcast.
Oh yeah, the music you hear at the beginning is composed by Nathan.
Which
we get Nathan to do a theme
we
song
recorded them before, literally 2 months before we put them out.
Another thing, like I was gonna say, this freaking this wiki that I was talking about like half an hour ago, the Thomas Community Wiki, it's made by Ted and whoever. They have an entire the Mr. Conductor fan page written by I don't know who. Somebody edited the page, and it's like 200, 100 words. It's not a whole lot. It's very brief summary of my YouTube history.
Mm-hmm.
The Grease and Oil page is like 1,000-word essay about all the. Originally, back in January of 2016, Vinny pitched the idea to Turtles and Thomas and Mr. MPS 2002. Turtles refused, but MPS went along. In early February of 2016, they started recording episodes, which would later be coincided with this video that would be released in the Taylor. It's like, shut the fuck up! How do you know all of this?
That's because somebody asked me to do some editing on the page.
You did that?
Yeah, somebody asked me to do that. I don't remember who it was.
Son of a bitch!
What? He thought it was just somebody being real creepy?
I was really convinced that some dude was really creepily knew all this information.
I mean, I didn't do this. There's a page.
You're narcissistic ass. You actually edited the page.
I mean,
wow,
somebody.
Matt.
There's a page.
Wow.
I just realized Rob is.
Matt.
I just realized
you're still treating women like this. It's 2012.
The episodes Rob has been on the podcast are 420.
Oh.
He was on episode 4 and episode 20. Although you could barely fucking hear him in episode 20.
You can just turn up the volume.
You could also barely hear him in episode 4 because someone was chewing.
That was intentional. The first one was
Rob got so mad about the chewing thing.
It was supposed to be really loud and obnoxious.
And then Turtles was really mad. He's like, Vinny, that was the most obnoxious thing I've ever heard ever. I couldn't hear a goddamn thing because Vinny was just chewing the whole time.
That was the point.
Turtles got triggered.
Turtles. Ooh, that sounds like an episode from the classic series.
Turtles gets triggered.
Turtles got triggered in other adventures.
If we ever
narrated by George Carlin. It's like on those really old Thomas VHSs where it's like, hop on board for Thomas and Friends Volume 4.
And then beating is
like they're records or something.
The Britt Allcroft opening thing.
No, and if you watch long enough to the end, not only are the credits a freeze frame of the last episode on the tape, but then when it gets to the and it says Clearwater Features.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so fucking nostalgic for me.
Guys, Scruffy's original item number was...
I had 2 or 3 of those tapes when I was little, and I was just like, what is a Clearwater? What?
Scruffy's original item number was LC99074, and his second item number was LC99029.
Who gives a fuck?
I don't know. We're the Scruffy fan club, so we had to clear everything up.
All right. Well, just to round off this episode, because it's about to end, is there anything else that you'd like to discuss about Scruffy?
He's our Lord and Savior, along with Slipknot. God bless. That's it. I will make a connection.
I want to see a buddy road trip movie with Slipknot and Scruffy.
Where Slipknot rides inside Scruffy.
Yeah, and it's kind of like Busy Going Backwards, where they just like the trucks just sort of run away and they are like comically still going somehow.
And the dynamite inside Scruffy ends up blowing off Slipknot's head again.
No, so it's kind of like the end of Toy Story, where it's like, I just lit a rocket. I just lit a rocket. Rockets explode. But it's like the dynamite is for whatever reason powering Scruffy.
Yeah. Did you say I just wrote a locket?
I just wrote a locket. Lockets explode.
Just turn Asian for a second. No, rocket no explode.
No, the rocket going to explode now. Goodbye. You're still racist.